that claim. Appreciate the paper, Crane. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you?
Hello?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
So can I say a few things first?
First, can you tell me your birthday, a birth year, and then also then you can tell me
January
what if you think it's
23rd, 2005. It's January 23rd, 2005. I'm 18 years old. Don't skip me. All right. I'm going to fry you here, and I want to help you. Can you hear me? No.
Yeah. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Can you hear me? Absolutely. Yes.
Why?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. He's lagging really hard. Everyone. Why? Why do you think it's wrong?
No. Hello. No. Don't skip. Don't skip.
Okay. He can't answer the damn question. We're gonna go on to the next person. Everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. Everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
29.
Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Yes,
Why so?
because of the history of HIV, right?
Appreciate the cap. Thank you so much. I know parts of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they transmit easily through gay intercourse, and that's the reason that the planet itself, biology, is saying it's wrong.
Right, but there are other types of STDs that are more prevalent amongst spreading,
No, we're
like in straight
talking
people.
about the. Yeah, we're talking about immuno that can actually kill you. Not every STD
Yeah,
can
syphilis can kill you.
Not anymore,
Or it can. Yeah, it can. That's wrong.
but still, well, you don't see any of those type of diseases occurring from regular straight sex.
Yeah, you do. Appreciate the finger, the super dog. Thank you so much. It's actually more prevalent spreading amongst straight people. It's not created by engaging in straight intercourse. The same way that HIV isn't created by engaging in gay intercourse.
Yeah, no, it wasn't created because of that, but like it's more easily spread because of that.
No,
So,
it just happened. No, you saying it's more easily spread is a correlation causation fallacy. You're saying it's caused by the fact that they're gay, when really you only have associative evidence that indicates that it's just more likely to exist in the gay community, right?
yeah, I get that, but
But
there's
again, when we
also
relate to the spreads, right, the same thing can be true about other types of STDs for just particularly straight people. So this is not going to be a way in which we can say that being gay is wrong.
well, yeah, I'm not saying that it's the only reason why it's wrong, but there's also like every person that I met and they were like homosexuals, they've been through some kind of trauma in their early life. There's no person that just woke up and said,
Every person I
I
know
get
who's
your
been straight has
attraction.
trauma.
No, not really. I lived in
Oh,
a
I
house
know
with
every
three
single one in my
stepbrothers.
life who's been straight. Every single person has trauma.
Well, no, I'm talking about something. I
Want to know
don't even know
why?
if it's
Want to know
mental.
why? Because fucking most people have trauma.
Yeah, but that doesn't. We deal with trauma in a different way. You to become totally sexually oriented towards the same sex is not an excuse. It's
Yeah,
trauma.
no. You're making an argument that trauma necessarily causes people to be gay, which is not true, right? And my gosh, oh God, why is it not charging? And I'm saying that uh sorry, can you restate what you just said?
Yeah,
I'm saying that
yeah,
trauma exists in like straight and gay people.
yeah. We were talking about that, and you were trying to make the argument of why trauma is it's not the cause of being gay, but it's definitely a factor into some people that went through traumatic experiences.
No, I'm not saying it's a factor. What I'm saying is that it's associated with the fact that someone's gay. The same way that there's trauma associated with the fact that people are straight. It's not because they're straight or because they're gay. It simply is that they have trauma and they are gay and they are straight.
Yeah, but I mean, to people that are this on heterosexuals, they don't seem to that make them better because I'm straight. It's gonna make me get over my trauma easier.
Wait, being straight or being gay doesn't get you over your trauma. I'm confused what you're talking about.
Well, that's what I'm. It makes no sense, but pretty much people that are attracted to the same sex, they had a previous trauma that triggered that. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
you're saying that trauma causes people to be gay. Can you give me evidence? Because I can give you evidence that indicates that it's not the case.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, I have. I
it's
can
with
give you a
alcohol
source right
abuse.
now. I can give you a
It's with
source right now in
alcohol
which
abuse,
indicates that's not true.
drug abuse,
Give me
mental
evidence.
abuse,
Give me
physical
evidence.
abuse.
Give me evidence.
Can I send it to you?
Yeah, give me a title right now. I can
Here.
give you a title right now that indicates the other way.
I just
All
gave
right.
you.
What's the title? You didn't tell me anything. You were paused. I can't hear you while you're paused, bro. The mic is muted.
My bad. I was just trying to look it up on my phone. It was negative consequences. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Negative consequences on your health for being gay, and you'll see all the from diseases to everything that you need to.
No, I'm asking for a title of a study, my guy.
The title of a study.
Yes, a title of a study.
Just look it up on Google. You'll
Dude, I
find
have,
one.
and I can give you a source right now. The source right now I'm going to give you is going to say that you're wrong.
Okay, give me a source. Let me see.
Okay. Thank you for the money gun. I appreciate it, Saressa. Thank you so much. You can literally look up. Here, hold up. The title's loading. Does physical abuse, sexual abuse, or neglect in childhood increase the likelihood of same-sex relationships and cohabitation? A prospective 30-year follow-up.
So, what's the result? The result of the study that it's not the cause.
No, that there's not a statistically significant determination in terms of saying that this is caused by these particular traumatic experiences.
Okay, so then why does being homosexual is not such of a trend in any other country besides U.S.?
I mean, does exist at same rates in other countries around the world. It's based upon the rate of acceptance. So the rate of acceptance in
Uh,
the United States is greater than many other countries around the world. But there are other countries around the world in which have higher rates because, again, people are accepted to higher degrees.
mm, yeah, because I mean, I'm from another country, so that's not really accepted. If you truly care about what anybody thinks about you,
Me?
okay, so no, in general, anybody about hey, I like popcorn. You might not. You really give a fuck if you like popcorn or not? No,
No.
that's the idea. The acceptance has nothing to do with being gay is wrong. It is wrong because you're not meant for that. From reproducing standpoints, diseases,
Okay, it's talking about
trauma,
reproduction, right? So when it relates to reproduction, right? If I engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile, is that wrong?
it's no point in it.
Is it
Besides
wrong?
pleasure, besides pleasure, no, it's not. But there's
Okay,
no
but it
pleasure.
doesn't lead to reproduction. Okay, so the reproduction point is mute. What's the other point? Diseases? Diseases. For
Yeah,
example, right? If there's a gay person engaging in intercourse with a person who does not have STDs, has been tested, and they use a condom, they have no chance in this scenario of getting HIV. The other person engages in intercourse with
condom
someone
doesn't
that is
condom
straight,
doesn't
right? They have a
protect
greater
you.
likelihood. They have a greater likelihood because they're not using condoms, they're not using any contraception of getting HIV. Is this straight intercourse worse than the gay intercourse in this scenario?
Yeah, gay intercourse is way worse.
No, no. Oh, even though it has a lower rate of getting HIV. So it's not about the reproduction. It's not about the STDs. What is it about?
It's about because it's morally wrong.
So what about it's morally wrong?
The whole idea of it.
What about it? Name it.
It's like I don't know. I don't think that another male's butthole is meant for something to be you stick
Why
something
not?
in it because it's not. It has no point in it.
Well, there is, right? Why is there a P spot within the male asshole that produces sexual pleasure when stimulated?
Now you can we can go about this for days, brother. So
Can you answer my question?
well, I mean, I know it's the prostate, but that doesn't. I don't know. I still think it's wrong
Are you so why does that exist? Let me know.
because I mean, okay, so now you're looking at why don't female get anything from that? Because they don't have the organ named prostate. That's just because we have an extra fucking organ. If you stimulate it, it can produce the
Yeah, it
same
seems like it's
effect of.
there just for gay intercourse.
No, it's not. The no, it's not. Prostate has a fucking mission in your body. It's not just there because oh, I'm just gonna put a useless organ in your body. Come on.
I don't think it's useless. It produces sexual pleasure when stimulated.
There's
That's
many
a
things that people.
functionality that implies that it's not useless. Useless implies no function, right? That's a function.
That's not the main priority function.
Well, what's the other function?
But I'm not sure. It helps the kidneys with something. I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yeah, I
But
mean, but there are multiple functions of things. For example, right? There's a function of my mouth to breathe, there's a function of my mouth to eat, and there's a function of my mouth to kiss my girlfriend.
yes, well, all organs have multiple functions. Like, it's the same thing you
Yeah,
can get
and
aroused
same
from.
thing. Same thing applies to the anus.
Well, okay. Now you schooled me on that one. Can't lie. But I still think like the whole like disease transmitting. If we, I get it. Like it happens in straight. You told me that already. But like, I feel like it's worse for homosexuals
Why?
because I don't know. It's because of like the gravity of the diseases that go around in there.
But we just talked about how it's not based upon diseases because I gave you a scenario where there's a guy who's been tested. Both of them have been tested. They're using a condom in this scenario versus two straight people who have not been tested, who don't know each other, are just engaging in a one night stand, and they're not using a condom. So the people who are straight in this scenario have a way greater likelihood of getting HIV or getting other types of STDs, yet you still consider it to be worse to engage in the gay intercourse. So it's not about the STDs, it's about the fact that they're gay.
Yeah, that too. But I mean,
So what about
yeah,
them being gay is wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong. You can do whatever you want with your life, but
All right, appreciate you coming on. I'm just looking for people who disagree. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the next person. Only said a guest request. If you disagree, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. If you want to help get out to people, more people share the live. Let's try to get to 2,000 shares, everyone. Let's get to the next person. All right, only send a guest request. If you disagree, we're just looking for some debates, everyone. All right, everyone, keep tapping that screen, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 52.
For sure, do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Yes.
Why so?
Well, let me ask you a question. Like, what's your standard of truth?
What's my standard of truth? Depends on the scenario. What do you?
Yeah.
In this scenario, in relation to morality, the standard of truth is going to relate back to my preferences.
Okay. For me, the standard of truth is the Bible, God and His Word. And so, if His Word says it's wrong, then it's wrong. And I was listening to the previous guy, and what I would say is people can't help how they feel. They can't. But the actual act, just like if I feel like I'm going to be greedy or be, I don't know, go up and slap somebody in the face or something. That just because I felt that doesn't mean that it's a sin. But if I actually do it, then it's a sin.
Okay, sure. I know. I know what you're
People can
referencing in that
help.
scenario. Can I ask you a question though, when it relates to this?
Sure.
Yeah. So why? How do we know that the Bible is accurate in prescribing to us what's right and wrong about what we should do?
Because it was written over a period of 3,500 years. It has 66 books over those years that all correlate to each other. And it has over 40 different authors. Yet they all coincide with one another. It's the only book like it.
I mean, they do contradict
There's
us
no,
to some
hold on.
degree.
No, there's no other book like it in history. So that's why I believe it. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, there are lots of other books that are like it throughout history. We can see lots of other
No,
different types of religious texts
nothing
in which,
like it. Name one.
yeah, the Quran, right?
No, that's not. The Quran was written 500 years after Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Hindu scriptures, right? We can relate to many different types of scriptures, right? Just because you have a belief in this, right, doesn't necessarily imply that it's the same as other types of beliefs, right?
I agree with that.
Okay,
It's not,
so again, my point. Go ahead.
my belief is that, sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt you. Like
Oh
I
no, you're
want to
fine.
give
Go
you
for
the
it.
same. I want to give you the same courtesy you're giving me.
Oh no, go for it,
Um,
bro.
okay. Like like my faith is different from a Hindu's, from a Buddhist. Is that what you're saying? Absolutely, it is.
Well, it clearly is. What I'm saying is that just because you have a belief doesn't mean that your belief is justified, right? The same way that other people have beliefs in their religions, and you don't necessarily consider them to be justified.
No, I believe mine is justified
Why
because
so?
if you go back to the very beginning of time, like cause and effect, take cause and effect for a reason. Like there has to be, uh, in order for us to exist, right? Something had to cause that, and I believe the cause was God. And another way, another thing that helped me was morals. Like if you go anywhere in this world, any village, any people group, anywhere in this world, there will be similar um, things that people will adhere to. Like they care for children. Like people care for their children. Like, go ahead.
Okay, so we can describe this multiple ways. One, we could say that people have these common cares that are similar to each other because they have empathy and also because we're socialized in similar ways, right? We can also say that because we exist and because there's order, that doesn't necessarily imply that there's some sort of God. There can be naturalistic explanations for the world that don't require some sort of God that actually would be more likely to be true than some sort of God because it wouldn't require as many assumptions. Because if you're assuming that a God exists, an all-knowing, all-powerful, all-good God, these are characteristics that are necessarily like not needed to be able to explain why we exist. I can say that there's a prior state of fundamental particles in which is eternal, the same way God's eternal. Appreciate that mustache, thank you so much. And I can still explain why we exist by saying it has the necessary properties to explain why we exist, the same way that God has the, say, necessary desires. Because God could have had an infinite set of desires that are not the desire to create this particular world, say a desire to create pizzas, or a desire to create marbles, or a desire to create tissues, right? A world with just those things. And all of those desires were possible to be worlds, right? But God decides to desire this particular world rather than any of those other worlds. So there's also a process of randomness when it relates to the world that exists, even under a model that says that God explains why we exist.
That would be okay. Again, that's why I prefaced the whole thing by saying, "What is your standard of truth?" And I told you what my standard of truth is. And God's word says He placed His word, His Spirit in our heart. Like we'll know right and wrong based upon you know what God has given us as a people. Like He placed it within our hearts. That's what the Bible says. And then another thing is like
Hold
like
on, did you hear my point? That my point was that the
yeah.
bringing that up doesn't tell us anything here because it's going to be also be able to be explained under other types of ideas. So my question is still is how do we know that this belief is justified?
Right. Cause and effect. Like you're saying it's random. I heard you say it was random.
Oh
Like
no, we I don't have to say it's random or
no.
not. I can say it's completely
Oh, okay. I
deterministic.
thought you said like us existing was random.
Oh, I was
Like
saying under your model, right? You can have an assumption that it's random, right? But the thing is, under both models, both the person who says that they believe in God and the naturalist, right? Both of their models will say that like there is going to be necessary properties to bring about this reality rather than another one. So you kind of just get rid of the idea of randomness in that sort of sense. You can, or you can keep the idea of randomness, and then it's still randomness both applies to God and to the naturalistic explanation.
well, I still hold to the fact that we didn't come from nothing. We're not goo. We're not you know atoms busting together or whatever. Like we are created in the image of God. That's why we're different than the animals. And then if you go like, I think what you're talking about is the new age stuff, like um, like animal books, pens, pencils, somehow have all the same energy. Like no, that's not true.
Do you
Is
mean
that what you're
atoms?
trying to
Like,
get?
yeah, like yeah, we all are made out of atoms, but like here, like let me get to the point, right? If we can't justify this notion of God over other types of ideas, say like me believing that the universe was created by the tooth fairy, if we can't do so, well then it's not like this book that we're going off of here. It's not going to be an accurate method to determine what reality is, right? It's not going to be an accurate method to determine truth. That's my
Right.
that's
That's
my
why.
point.
Well, that's my point about cause and effect, and you're kind of going around the issue. Like
Oh
what
no, I
you?
already described that. Again, I
Okay.
told you, that cause and effect can be explained by the natural view as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, that's what I hold to. Like there was a cause, we are the effect. Like we and God holds it all together. The Bible says, "For from Him, through Him, and to Him are all things." From Him, God created all things. Uh, Through Him, God sustains all things, and then to Him, all glory back to God. Like that's what God's Word says, and so that's what that's what I hold to. That's my standard of truth.
Okay, well, that cause can be natural, but it seems like we're getting to a point of circularity. Is there anything else you'd like to bring up or talk about particularly?
Yes, I would like one more thing before we go. Okay, and I would say if there's anybody that's gay listening to this, uh, I don't know how you feel. I have no idea how you feel. You know, you feeling that way is not simple. Okay, but the actual act of it is. Okay, and then I would say this: what's your definition of good and evil? Just last question.
Something that's good is going to be in accordance with my preferences or like what I like, and what's something that is like what I would like to happen, what I want to happen, and then when it relates to what's bad, that would be like what I don't want to happen.
Okay, okay. So where did that come from?
It's my internal preferences, my empathy, my rationality, stuff like.
Okay, and for me, I would say morality cannot exist outside of God. Like in order for us to say something's good or bad, like for someone who doesn't believe in God to say something is good, well, you have to borrow that from the Christian world point of view to say that. Okay, tell me why. Go ahead.
Because it's based upon my own preferences, and my own preferences are not based on the Christian worldview. As for example, I don't care about someone lying about there being a cookie jar in a room. That simply doesn't matter to me. I also don't care about the idea that someone lied. Say it was 1943, someone lied to a Nazi official when they knocked on their door, right, about there being Jewish people in their attic. Lying is immoral under your view. Lying is a sin, so you'd consider it to be wrong.
Yes.
But I think it's not wrong. But why? Because it leads to the fact that someone is literally going to be preserved in terms of their life.
Okay. For me, my final say, if I'm allowed to say it, is morality. It's impossible for morality to exist outside of God. Like to say something's good or bad, it's got to come from somewhere. Like, okay, one example real quick. Like if we came from like the goo, right? Why, how can goo say something's good or bad? You know
I
what I
appreciate the
mean?
galaxy. Thank you so much. Because we aren't goo only, right? There's a lot more complexities that you're leaving out of there. We're rational, right? We have empathy. Those are the reasons, but we're
I
just
would say
describing what our preferences, psychological preferences, are to each other.
I would I would say you believe in evolution though, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, where did that come from? Like it was a process, right? And if that's all we are, then there is no
I mean,
right or
you
wrong.
used to be a zygote, particularly. That doesn't mean I'm going to say, how does a
Right,
zygote have
I agree
morality?
with
A zygote
that.
doesn't have a sense of morality.
That was in my um that was you're talking about the egg, right? But look, um,
A zygote like a fertilized egg, right?
right, the
It's like the
egg.
life at conception.
Yes, yes.
It's the same biologically speaking or ontologically as you, right? But like the distinction here is that they don't have the
But
capacity, right,
but
to be
when
to be
the
rational at the
sperm
moment.
and the egg came together, that's when I became a person.
I don't believe so. I appreciate the forever rose. Thank you so much. I believe that you become a person once you have subjective experience, but that's a completely separate conversation. So
It is, and we don't need to get
we
into
don't need to
that.
get into the with that, but I appreciate you coming on, man. It was good talking to you. Thank you so much.
All right, you too.
All right, let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, if you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. We got 4K people in here. We'll easily get up to 1.5 million likes real quick, everyone. Also, share the live. Let's try to get to 2K shares, everyone. We can also easily get up to that. Bro, you're not Dean. He got that from me, by the way. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? I think the "you're not Dean" comments are just so funny. They're just so funny because you just know that they're new people, you know. Okay. Let me go to the next person again. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We're just looking for some debates. Just looking for some debates, everyone. Dean clone, Dean dupe. So real, so real. The Dean dupe. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
I don't answer how old am I. That's not the right way to ask somebody their age.
Too
But
bad. All right, see you later. Have a good night. Let me go to the next person. Everyone, only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We're just looking for some debates. Wasn't Parker first? Yeah, I was clearly. All right, we're gonna go to the next one again. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We're just looking for some debates, y'all. For some reason, it's not adding people. We're trying to get to the next person, though. Everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, this person's not here either. Again, only looking for debates, everyone. I'm trying to get to the next person, y'all. Okay, for some reason, it's not accepting people. We are at the 1 million, everyone, but keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. We're at 4K people. We'll easily be able to get up there, everyone. Easily be able to get up there. Can we do satire? No, do not do satire. I don't mess with satire on these debates or like devil's advocate stuff. Why is someone putting a number in the chat? That's not my number. I don't know whose number that is. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, I don't know why people are sending guest requests and then they're just like not here. I don't know what's going on, chat. We're gonna try to get to the next person again. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Keep tapping that screen, y'all. Okay, for some reason it's not doing this either. Keep tapping that screen, y'all. For some reason, why is it not? Let's get this person. All right, everyone, keep sharing the live as well. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day.
Hi.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 31.
For sure, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Not at all.
All right, I'm just looking for disagreeers. Appreciate you coming on. Just looking for some debates, everyone. Only looking for disagreeers, y'all. Just looking for opposition. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
For sure, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
From a Christian standpoint, I do.
Are you Christian?
I am.
Yeah, so how do you know that the Bible is accurate in prescribing to us what's right and wrong about morality?
Can you elaborate on that? I don't understand.
Yeah, how do you know that the Bible is an accurate method of determining what's true in relation to morality?
Okay, so, I believe the Bible as in it's the most... I can't justify the Bible completely because then that would defeat the purpose
Wait,
of a
how old are
belief.
you again?
19.
What's your birth year?
March 1st, 2004.
Okay, for sure, sorry.
No problem. But, I just think that's the way it is.
You just think the Bible is accurate? Okay, so if I say that like another religion is accurate, is that justified?
No, not at all.
Okay, so what's the difference between other religions?
That's what I'm saying. I can't justify my religion, but that's why I think being gay is wrong, is because that is my religion.
Oh, okay. So if you can't justify your religion, you think that it's wrong. If I hold to what's called Schmeesianity, it says that being gay is okay and that's good, and being straight is wrong, right? Is that just as justified as your worldview?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. If I wanted to believe that the Tooth Fairy created the universe through a temporal loop that Stewie Griffin did, right? And I do that based upon faith, is that just as justified as your worldview?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have the historical value, but yeah, it is.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess I think that's a very clearly absurd, right? There's no standard for determining whether or not something's true or false in this scenario. You're actually, even under your own view, just as likely to be deceived by the devil as you are to believe in God and follow the correct God. So, your belief has no ability to determine what's true.
I believe that the earth has a creator. I believe that humankind has a creator, and I believe that God is that creator.
But there's no process that you have to determine that why, like, what's true. You're just saying that you believe that. But yeah,
Well,
there's not really
I mean,
much to move on there.
Oh, okay. Well, I can also go to the fact that I don't think. I think it's bad in general, as in, like, suicide rates, depression rates. I mean, they're all higher in gay people. Why is that?
Well, that doesn't mean that it's caused by the fact that they're gay. Can it be caused by the fact that there's discrimination and hatred targeted towards them? Couldn't it be caused by other types of factors that are not associated with the fact that they're gay?
Well, there's hate and discrimination targeted against everybody.
Yeah, and that there are increased likelihood of these types of things in particular communities that have those particular respects.
Okay, but they're all about, like, love and acceptance, correct?
Who?
The
Gay
gay
people?
community.
Yeah, absolutely. Love and acceptance. What about it? Of
Right.
gay people,
So then,
of people who are like in terms of it being reasonable. Yeah,
yeah, okay. So then, why is the abuse rate in lesbians higher?
that's a correlation causation fallacy, right? Just because
What
it's
do you mean?
associated with the fact that there is a higher rate of this happening doesn't mean that that's cause they are gay or cause they are lesbian.
Yeah, but there's obviously something wrong there. Like,
What do you mean?
why is the percentages of these of abuse in lesbian relationships so high?
It's higher from men towards women. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Like
just
in
look
the
it up.
context
I
of
can give you.
relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the context of relationships, there's a higher rate of violence between men targeted towards women than there is women targeted towards women.
Yeah, that's correct. But I'm saying, why is the rate of abuse with lesbians so high?
What do you mean rate of abuse? Like the from
Or the
childhood?
percentage? No, with each other, as in a relationship.
Can you give me a source? It's literally lower than straight relationships. Men targeted towards
Here.
women.
Alright, one second. Let me give you a source.
Go ahead. Can you mute your mic as well a little bit because there's a really high, large background noise. Like
Oh,
every
yeah, sure.
time. Yeah, for sure. In the meantime, everyone keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. We can easily get there right now. Share the live, everyone, as well. Let's try to get to 2,000 shares, everyone. It will help get it out to more people. You already know the deal. Keep tapping that screen, though, everyone. Tippity tap, 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 everyone. We've been on for about 3 hours. We got another 3 hours left in the live, at least, everyone. So, again, if you like my content, again, follow me if you have not already, everyone. But yeah, again, give it a few seconds for people to join. If you have any questions, put in the comment section right now before there's other people. There's a large background noise. Yeah, I don't know why I said it that way. Yo, Dad Girl, I appreciate the hand hearts. Thank you so much. I just want to say I appreciate all the gifts, everyone. Thank you for the hand hearts. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you want to support me, everyone, gifts, again, subscribing. Those are some of the best ways to support me. Helps me come on here every single day, y'all. So I appreciate it, everyone. Kala, I appreciate the hand hearts. Thank you so much. Also, everyone, if you have
Okay,
any
you there?
questions for me, you can Venmo. Venmo is in my bio and whatnot. That's like a super chat from like YouTube. Appreciate the following for you. Thank you so much.
Hey, you there?
Go for it. What's up?
Okay, the sources will be BBC News and Psychology Today.
No, what's the title?
Oh, crap. Hold up.
And that's not a study, by the way. It's an article.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's an article, by the way. That's not a title or of a study. You good, bro? Hello? Hello? Okay, we're gonna go to the next person, everyone. I think he just got raptured. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, next person, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree. If you send a guest request, again, and make sure you're 18 plus. Make sure you disagree. Again, if you do not disagree and you're not 18 plus, I am going to go on to the next person, everyone. So again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, everyone. Again, just looking for some debates, everyone. Tap that screen, y'all. Tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. There's 3.8 thousand people here. We'll easily get to 1.5 million likes in literally like 30 seconds. I'm just kidding. It's not 30 seconds. I'm just saying a few minutes, everyone. Easily. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello.
Yeah, how old are you?
Can you not ask that question?
I have to make sure people are 18 plus to be able to like debate. If you can't tell me your age, you can leave the live
Well, I'm 19, and you know, I don't
for
have a
sure.
problem with it. It's
Do you
just,
think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
it is, but people can live their own life. It's just, it's not right. I even know that now because, I used to like girls myself, but not anymore. Not anymore. Because it's not
First of
wrong.
all, I have
It's
a
just,
question. You used to like girls, and then also, why is it wrong?
just because, you kiss any type of diseases out there, you know, and plus,
Diseases are gonna be like less common amongst lesbians comparative to like straight couples, right? Because men are actually less likely to test. They're less likely to wear or use contraception, right? So they're more likely to have STDs.
I get it. It's just, it's hard to explain. I mean, I don't have a problem with you guys. It's just, why even have this discussion if there's no point of talking about it? If, you know what you are. And
One, I'm not gay. Two, I think that we should argue against people who think that it's wrong to be gay because it leads to like negative impacts in terms of people who are gay. First of all, like there's
I mean,
discrimination, hatred, and oppression targeted towards people who are gay, right? On the sole
yeah,
basis of them being gay, that I think is unjustified.
yeah. Some people, they can be gay. It's just, don't try to influence other people to be gay. You know,
I'm not trying to push anyone to be gay. I'm literally straight.
oh, you're straight. Okay.
Yeah, but I just think it's acceptable to be gay. I think it's not wrong to be gay, and I don't think people should look at it as unacceptable or wrong to be gay.
All right. Well, as a lot of stuff been going on with me spiritually, and I've been having some type of spiritual attack on me. It's like a soul tie once you hook up with someone. That's like you know, you're basically married to that person in the spirit world.
That's definitely not something that you can justify. Like there isn't like a spiritual connection like that. But
You
yeah,
think
I think that there can be emotional connections sometimes, like when you engage in intercourse with people. But that's not like a soul
it's
tie.
like, okay, once you lay down with somebody, you literally become their husband, wives.
No,
No,
I don't
it's
think
like, y'all
that
know,
I have
like, you
multiple
can't get
wives.
married. I know that you can't like get married, but you get married once you give somebody your body.
Do you
Your
think I
body.
have two wives?
Not on this planet, no.
Why?
Probably
Why
like,
not? Why not? Because again, you said that if you engage in intercourse with someone, right, you're essentially married to them.
yeah, but that's only, you can't see it because some people can't see it. But like I said, you, it's wrong. It's wrong. I just think it's wrong
Yeah, so
because
why is it wrong?
I just told you why it's wrong. You basically get married to that person, and you don't even know who you be like. You don't know what these
So
people be doing
so
out
so
here.
you
You
do
don't know these
believe
people
that
can
I
be
have
listening.
multiple wives?
Well, not on Earth. Not on Earth. It's not on
Where
Earth.
at then?
I know. You just don't understand. Maybe you.
Yeah, maybe that's why I asked a question.
I just don't want to say too much on here because this is an app. You know, people watch you, stuff like that. So I don't want to say too much. This,
Thank you, Ash. I appreciate
you
the
don't put
subscription. Thank
up
you
the
so much.
heart. Yeah, you're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. I'm so confused, chat. Keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Oh, by the way, people who were saying like, Parker, why are you coughing? I'm still a little bit sick, everyone. I'm getting a little bit better. Don't worry. We're fine. Yo, Matt, thank you for the year sub, chat. W year sub for Matt, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh wow, I'm Uncle. I spoke to you before once only. Okay,
On
I
this
don't want you
topic?
to. Yes, not this topic. We had a discussion on a different topic.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. So, do you think that being gay is wrong or
but
immoral?
not really depends.
All
Okay.
right, I am just
It,
looking for people who disagree, though. But so I
I
appreciate you coming
disagree,
on.
of course.
So you do think
Of
it's
course,
wrong?
I disagree with it. It's wrong according to my
Why?
view, because I have certain views and certain way of living life according to certain faith. It only wrong for those people who adopt a certain faith. It will be never wrong for a person who has no faith or religious following. It's everything is okay if we are not following any faith or a way of life. So the way I follow my life according to certain faith, I have to say it's wrong in my life, but it's not wrong in everyone's life. I heard yourself, mashallah, you're a beautiful soul. I know that that you are very fair with everybody when you are talking to people, just like my little boy son. I'm very old man, so I disagree, but only for this. This applies to for people who has any kind of faith, Christian or is Muslims or any kind of faith. Then it applies to them. Otherwise, if we have no faith, we are good to go. Everything is okay. That's my view.
No, so it's not
In
that everything is okay. So, like, when it relates to this, right? Um, there's no justification for this faith in accordance with other faiths, right? It's just going to be the fact that you just decide to believe in it. If I decide to believe that the Tooth Fairy created the universe, well, that's going to be the same as your faith. If I decide to believe that Ben 10 created the universe through his Omnitrix, that's just as justified as your faith. Tay, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. So, this is just going to lead us to absurdities, and we have no real process to determine what's true within the context of reality. It's simply that we're just choosing to pick from all of the possible explanations. So it seems to be.
yeah, I agree some extent,
Did we already
but
talk about the God topic?
yes, we did.
So
Remember?
I don't want to divulge
Oh
back into
no,
the
no,
same
it's okay.
conversation
It's
since we've already
okay.
had this, man.
No issue.
So I do
You
appreciate
deal
you coming
with
on.
thousands of people every day, and I don't expect you to remember everything. You know what I mean? But God topic is that we have discussed, and I was there only for a couple of minutes, and I requested you just to read my faith book, which is Quran, and then I left. And I will not argue about anything except when I apply Quranic rules and regulation on my life, and I decide, okay, everything is acceptable, but there are few things we have to give up. Why not? And I did that. But according to your view, I get it. It might be all good, all right. But it's not nice to harass people. I agree with you 100% there. You said to previous caller that you are not gay, you are straight, but you do not agree with people to telling each other that what is right, what is wrong, unless there is a certain criteria they apply onto themselves. So if I apply onto myself certain faith and criteria, then I am able to discuss with yourself if you are from similar faith. I will not impose my views on you the way you, of course, will definitely agree that we should not impose our views on others unnecessarily, of course. But thank you very much for carrying
All right, I
on. Good
appreciate you coming
boy.
on. Thank you so much, bro. All
No
right, we're gonna go on
problem.
to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Let's get on to the next person. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree. Keep tapping that screen though. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. If you want to help get it out to more people, share the live. Let's try to get to 1.5 thousand shares, 2,000 shares, everyone. All right, for some reason it's not accepting this person. We're gonna go to the next. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Again, we're just looking for some debates, y'all. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. All right, everyone. Yeah, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, I don't know why people send requests just not to even be here. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Keep sharing the live. You already know the deal, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
I'm 26. Can you hear me?
Okay, this person's lagging. This person's not here. We're gonna go to the next person again. Only send a guest request if you disagree. If you're 18 plus, everyone. We're just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, I'm 30. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your microphone's kind of bad, but do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Certain aspects of it, yes, I do. Give me a second, I'll sort the microphone.
Yeah, for sure. So, what particularly do you think is like wrong or immoral about engaging in gay intercourse or being gay? Hello? Hello? Okay, chat. We're gonna go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. I don't know what's going on today. Just give it a second, everyone. Okay, it's not accepting this person either. Just give it a second, everyone. Just give it a second. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Who, me?
Yeah, how old are you?
37.
Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
No.
So I'm just looking for people who disagree. I appreciate you coming on, though. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, it didn't accept this person. Chat, I'm trying to get someone up. I promise everyone we're going to be here really soon. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
So we'll say yes. The real question matters.
Do you think it's
Yes,
wrong or immoral
yes,
to be gay?
yes.
Why?
I'm entitled to my opinion just as you are.
I'm asking you the reason why.
Well, the reason is because I have the ability to believe that, right? So if we're going to go about it, it's either I can follow religion as well as you can just follow your mind and logic, but it makes no difference. I use my logic as well, but part of my logic may be that I use the Quran or I use the Bible. So how am I wrong?
Yeah, the Quran and the Bible, we'd say that both those religions like yield contradictions. But can you give me a view that you actually hold?
Well,
If you
basically,
don't
what
hold
you're
a view,
going off is
I'm not
conscience,
like
right?
I don't want
Are
to
you are you
engage.
or are you not trying to portray that you have the correct answer?
I don't think that it's wrong or right to engage in gay intercourse.
So
Right? It's just going to be something that is.
you'd rather me change your mind
Yeah.
than
Would you like to give me a reason why it's wrong?
well, I would just say that you can't tell somebody else that they're wrong. That's really what I'm going for. Like I genuinely think it's
I
okay.
can if there are
I'm not
contradictions.
contradicting you, but I think I'm entitled to my opinion. That's all I'm saying.
Can you give me a reason why you think it's wrong, though?
Um, okay, I got one. So strong masculinity and strong femininity or femininity need to remain within our world. So the fact of having a ton of gay people is not right, or having a ton of lesbian people is not right, because we need to have the ultimate masculinity, right? Do you agree that?
I don't know what you mean by the ultimate masculinity, and I don't know how having gay people reduces masculinity or femininity.
Well, I mean, it blurs the lines, right? Like when we had great masculinity and great femininity, we have a lot of people that make beautiful music, beautiful art. We still need to withhold our boundaries and not bring them to this ultimate gray area of a world.
I don't see how
Like,
this
you know what I
creates a
mean?
gray area in terms of masculinity and femininity when it relates to just engaging in gay intercourse. Whereas gay intercourse, engaging in that has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not you're
Okay,
masculine or
so have you
feminine.
ever heard of the fact that some people do humiliation rituals or are forced to have gay sex?
I don't know what you're talking about in terms of humiliation rituals, and if someone's forced to engage in gay sex, I think that's wrong. That's grape.
Right. But for instance, they do this as in a blackmail tactic, right? So it's used against you in many cases. This is also why a lot of people see it being wrong. Because what's associated with it is
That has nothing
actual
to do with
rape.
being gay. It has everything to do with our word, right? And grape.
Right, but it's the whole thing as if you're a man and you bend your back to another male, it causes something within you. It causes on to the rest of your life. You have given your back to someone else as a male. You
I don't
lose
know what
that
you mean by
masculinity.
giving your
And it's
back.
not toxic masculinity. First off, that term is weak. It's the fact of masculinity in general.
Hey, what
So
do you mean
just
by
as
giving
you're,
your back?
so like, there's a different thing when you bend over, right? Like a lot of rappers will say like I don't fold or I will not fold for anybody, things like that. But at a certain point, you're like it's wrong because of the way you feel. So like as a masculine man, the whole thing with gay or being gay, like I've been tempted many times. Like I know it's weird, I know it's weird, but like I
So
can never
you have
force
temptations
myself.
to engage in intercourse with men?
Right.
So you're
So
bi?
no. So the whole thing is like
Yeah.
I have been questioned for it
I don't have
and then made.
temptations. Can you let
So
me know?
you know
How?
the whole thing with if it's a choice, like is it a choice? And like keep
Yeah, I
in
don't think
mind,
it's a
like you
choice.
guys can say whatever you want. I'm just being vulnerable to like speak about this. But yeah, I have been tempted. I have been asked,
Yeah, we're
and
saying
I
it's
was
okay to
on
be
a
bi.
drug.
I'm just describing reality.
Right. But some people do have the choice and some people don't. Okay? Like some people were born with it, but some people genuinely have a question in their head. And it's like you have to choose and you choose and then you move on and you continue moving on. It's a true thing. So I believe in some people it is a choice and some people it's not. But for instance, though, the whole question, why is being gay wrong, is a leading question. It's rather, do you think being gay is wrong? If not, side your point. But really, it's just I'm entitled to my opinion just as much as you are. Rather, this is giving people affirmation and confirmation about their sexuality, which I have nothing wrong with. Like, I'm just saying that if this guy over here thinks it's wrong and this guy over here thinks it's right, there's no problem with that. It's just you have to look at it as like the systematic,
No, there
dealings as
clearly
in
is a problem
who
with it. You
thinks
think
it
that
the
it's wrong
most.
to be gay. I think that has negative implications on society,
Does
right?
the
But can you give
majority
me
of people think that it's okay to be gay?
in the United States? Yeah.
Okay, but in the world,
No, I don't know. I'd probably not.
I would say it's probably around
I don't
60-40. I
judge
don't have
based
the
upon
exact thing.
majorities though.
Right, right, right. But if we keep going on as a world, right? So what you're trying to do is conform minds to the fact of like it's okay to be gay, which I don't have a problem with. I'm just saying that over time it's going to get like worse and worse, right? So if you look at the entire LGBTQ community as a whole, the transgender people are kind of pulling that train down a little bit. It's just in terms of like locker rooms and sports and things like of that matter. But I'm just saying, like putting it out there, that if you're talking about being lesbian or gay, it's a lot easier to withhold that than it is for somebody that changes their entire gender. You know what I mean? So the question of being gay is wrong is like really a full question for LGBTQ and how we see it as a people, like from a third person party. It's
What?
like
None of this is making any sense to me. It sounds like you're just yapping.
I know I slick am yapping. I don't really do this much, but I mean I'm just saying it's a choice. I think people are entitled to their opinion. That's really all I needed to say. Sorry, Parker. I love your lives.
All right, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Everyone, we're just looking for some debates. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what's up?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay? Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that mustache. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
It is.
Yeah, why so?
Because
Because why?
it's wrong.
Why?
It's wrong.
Good argument, bro. Thank you so
No,
much.
no, no,
Appreciate
no.
it.
Well, it's because
You got like 30 seconds.
like the Bible says no, you know?
Okay, they're trolling. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen. Like, why do Parkers got to do that, bro? This is why I'm like revoking my own name from other people. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
26.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
It's funny. I literally just requested it and I just got in. No, man, I don't think it's wrong, but I think it's like God made Adam and Eve, and it's not Adam and Steve, right?
Yeah, but so it's not wrong.
Oh, you likes who you likes, I guess.
Is it wrong to engage in gay intercourse?
I don't. I'm not too sure about that, man. I honestly, I just requested, like literally.
We're gonna look for some debates. Everyone, only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates. Tap that screen, everyone. Again, let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. We'll help get it out to more people. Y'all know the deal, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello. How are you
How old are
doing?
you?
Am I audible?
Hello? Okay. Oh my gosh. What is going on today, everyone? Yo, Jules, I appreciate the sunglasses. Thank you so much. What's going on today? Yo, what's up? How old are
Hi,
you?
Parker. I'm 30.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I mean, if you're asking me as a person, personally, no, but I am a religious man. I'm a Jew, and I am taught since the day I was born that it is wrong and morally wrong. So I am conflicted between me, myself, and my people and my religion, but I don't know how to say this. Like, I feel like it's wrong, but at the same time, it's not my place to come and judge people.
Are you still religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how do we know that this particular religion is accurate in describing what's right and what's wrong about morality?
Well, we as a people have been basically following this religion for thousands of years. We are basically uh, that one nation that has that book that has been guiding us for so long. It has been our moral compass, while at the same time we owe this to God. We owe this to the Creator to follow His rules, because in His book He says, if you follow my commandments, as long as the skies are above the ground, this land is yours. And if you don't, then I will vomit you out.
How does this tell us that your book is accurate? I'm confused.
In terms of accuracy, I don't think there's a way to really prove any faith. And that's a big part of faith, is that you have to believe in it. And it's like your own special experience that you have between you and God. Oh, were you coughing? I thought you were raising your hand to stop me from talking.
Oh yeah, I was coughing, but I was raising my hand to ask you a question. But like,
Go ahead.
so yeah, that doesn't give us a method to actually determine what's true within reality. This just simply tells us that you just choose to believe this. And I could choose to believe that the Tooth Fairy created the universe, or I could choose to believe that it was Ben 10 creating the universe through slamming his Omnitrix. Right? These are just as legitimate in terms of a view as the view you've just prescribed to me. So if these are just as legitimate as the view that you've just prescribed to me, well, then I don't think that this is going to be like some sort of like legitimate view that we should hold to, right? Seems like there's no reason to hold to this view at all.
Like again, on a personal level, I mean, I don't believe we should mistreat gays, or we should treat them in any inhuman way. But my book does, unfortunately, it condemns it in a way that is very vicious. Like we're actually commanded to stone a gay person to death. I mean, any Christian Jew knows this because it's the Bible. But
I have a question. Do you think that slavery is justified?
no,
So
it makes no sense.
in Exodus 21:20 through 21, it says anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result, but they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. So do you think it's okay to beat people who are your slaves and actually own people as property?
No, that makes no sense. That's
But
inhuman.
that's what your book says, right? Exodus
I
21,
feel like I
20 through
understand.
21 says
I
that.
understand. I feel like our book, as holy as it is, it came to us at a different time, at a time that the world wasn't quite developed. I feel like at that time it wasn't evolved as much, and
So slavery
it,
was
it
justified in the past?
was it justified in the United States 100 years ago, a couple hundred years ago? I don't know.
No, it was
I
wrong.
don't think so. It was definitely wrong, but it still happened, and that's recent
No, was
history.
slavery in the
It's not
past,
stuff.
even in the context of the Torah, was that wrong?
Yes,
Oh, okay. So you believe that something your book says is right is wrong. So you don't
I
hold to your
think
belief then, because
I
then there would
can
be a
have my.
contradiction.
Sorry for interrupting. I think I can disagree with some things in my book. I don't think it makes me a non-believer or anything of the sort. It just means that I don't really understand why
No, it
some
just means
things
you're
are the way
contradicting
they are.
yourself. You think it's wrong, yet your book says it's right. So you can't say that your book, right, is accurate and from God, and then dispute something that it says in terms of morality. That would be an issue. That's a contradiction. So it seems like you're not using the book. Because if you
Um,
can dispute that one verse, I can dispute every verse that says that it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse.
right, but the way we see um, this gay thing, it's like a man is supposed to be with a woman. What the previous guy said is funny. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
You actually
But at
can't
the
give me a
same
single
time, I
verse that
find it.
argues that you should only be man and woman in marriage in a
Well, I
prescriptive
know that.
sense.
I know the Bible in Hebrew because I'm not a native English speaker. But it says that a man should not be alone, and a man belongs with a woman, so they can be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that. But by the way, is it wrong for a man to be married to a woman who's infertile?
Not in my opinion, no.
So it's not about reproduction, right? Two, it doesn't say only.
I mean, Abraham, which was our father, he was infertile, and so was his wife in the beginning until they were blessed. And that's what we believe in. So they were married. I mean, what
Yeah,
does
but
that mean?
I mean, if you don't think that's sinful, then that would just mean that it's not sinful to engage with people that are infertile, right? Also, that's not likely to happen anyway. So the idea here, clearly speaking, right, is that like you don't hold to your religion within that respect. So you can just deny all the respects that say that it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse, right? But is there anything else you'd like to go over or talk about particularly?
No. But thank you.
Appreciate you
And
coming
I'm a
on.
fan
Thank you
of
so much,
yours.
man.
So take care. Bye bye.
Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Let's go on to the next person again. Only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, Crystal, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate it, Crystal. Thank you so much. W Crystal's in the chat, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 44.
For sure. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Uh, Actually, I don't think it's wrong, but it's hard to see. If you understand, when you see it in real life, I'm sorry, I'm from Sweden, so my accent may not be right all the time, but it's hard to see. And when you see people right now on the news, like men trying to say they can get pregnant, they can feed a child, everything like that, that's wrong for me.
That has nothing to do with being
Uh,
gay, right? One, that has
no,
nothing to do with being
no.
gay. Two,
Okay, wait.
trans
No,
men
okay.
can get pregnant.
Yeah, okay, they can, but I don't agree with it. And
Why not?
if, well, uh, I agree, woman, man. You have X chromosomes, Y. Either you're a man or a woman. If you are a man and you want to translate to woman, you have to go through procedures, right?
No, right? What a woman is going to be someone that is committed, right? An adult human person that's committed towards the social and cultural norms that are typically associated with the female sex. So as long as they have commitments that are in accordance with these particular social and cultural norms, right, I would consider them to be a woman.
Okay, but okay, I'm a woman. I like men, but I have seen a lot of people like go to jail, women and men. And what do? They have relationships in jail. They are not gay, but they do have relationships. Why? Because they want love. They want. I don't know how much I can. I'm new on TikTok, but you understand. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants to feel good. So, what happens? Yeah, they get a lover or something like that in jail to not feel alone.
Actually,
And
the most predominant method of that, I appreciate the paper crane, thank you so much, is actually power and dominance, right? And secondly, again, right, what you're doing is called the correlation causation fallacy. You're saying that just because it's associated with the idea that there's someone who's gay, right, that comes out as gay after they've been in a jail, that means
okay,
that going into the jail caused them to be gay, which is a fallacy and something that's not
no,
good
I
reasoning.
didn't. I did not say that. I just said they want love. And the only thing they have is another woman or another man. But okay, if in real life, why do men want to have sex with with a woman with another man or the opposite? It's the same thing. Why do two men want to have sex with one woman where they are sharing, or do you understand what I mean?
No, I don't really.
No, but like a threesome.
I don't see how that's
But
relevant at all.
I do, because it's two men, one woman, or two women and one man. And when that happens, the man always want to see the woman do stuff, and
Okay.
they don't have to be gay. They don't have to be gay. I don't know. Like the Bible says, a lot of things. So does the Quran, and so does Buddha.
Yeah, but I don't
But
think you believe in any of those particular notions.
no, I
So like,
don't. I
so
really
then
don't because
what's the reason why it's wrong to be gay?
for me it's not wrong. It's just seeing it. It's hard to, for me, it's hard to watch. And I don't mean it in a
Okay,
bad way.
I don't know why
It's,
it's hard to watch, but if you don't consider it to be wrong, I'm gonna look for people who disagree. But I appreciate coming on.
can you hear like when people say they love a person, not female or male? They just
All right, everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1.5 million likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live as well. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Dude, I've been on your live before. I'm 25.
Did you already come on this topic?
Not this topic, no.
Have we talked about God?
No.
Okay. Do you think that it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Yes, dude.
Why so?
Leviticus 18:22. Fuck
Uh,
you. Look it up, dude. I swear to God.
yeah, one, right? If you hold the Old Testament, right? You hold the Exodus 21:20 through 21.
Absolutely, dude. But I
So you
said
think
Leviticus
anyone who
eighteen
beats their
twenty two.
male
You
or
didn't even
female
look at
slave with
it.
a
Come on. You didn't even. Come on, dude. I come on. Look at Leviticus 18:22. Then we can talk about Exodus. Okay, cool. You feel me? Like, let's be fair. Okay.
yeah, I can just critique the notion that you don't hold to the Old Testament.
Like, you didn't even look it up, dude. You're still looking at it.
Yeah, the Leviticus 18:22 says, "Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is
Period.
detestable." Right? But if you actually look at like the Greek, right, right, you're gonna get, I mean, not a Greek, the Hebrew, you're gonna get a different story, right, when it relates to like these different types of words. But like I don't care, right? The whole notion when it relates to this is that if you want to hold to the Old Testament, right, you'd also hold to verses like Exodus 21 through 20 through 21, which indicates that anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result, but they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. So one, you believe in slavery, and two, you think it's okay to beat them so long as they recover after a day or two.
Why does it have
Thank
to
you for
be that
Carmen.
I believe in like you know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it be that
That's what the
I have
Bible
to believe
says.
in it?
Appreciate
Dude,
the handout. Thank you so much.
okay, first off, I mean, look, the Bible is very contradictory. I can't lie. But then again, it doesn't take away the fact that being gay is not right. Like, you can't, if it
So
wasn't,
you can't
dude,
use the Bible if you believe it's contradictory. Okay, can you give me an argument that's justified?
dude, you're, men are supposed to sleep with women, period. Like, I don't know
Give me an
what you
argument.
want. There's your argument.
That's not an argument. That's a claim.
That's a fact.
No, give me
That's
an
literally a
argument.
fact.
Give me an argument.
All right, if you look at, like, okay, think about it, right? The probability. We can go off of probability. There's definitely way more straight people than gay people. Why is that?
Uh, I don't know. That doesn't matter. There's more
No
people who have
shit,
brown hair than
because
people who have red hair.
no. You can't do that, dude. We're talking
There are
about
more people who are
sexuality.
not white than people who are white.
Uh, okay, but that like that's a whole different like topic. We're talking about being gay and straight. There's definitely more people that are born straight than quote unquote in your terms born gay. I don't think you can be born gay. Number one, that sounds like a load of crap,
Well, then why are people born straight then?
dude. Because it's the default. Like, that's you have
Oh,
no
it's the
you want.
default. So how do you know it's
Yes,
the
dude.
default?
Because look at your body part. Period. Life is like a puzzle. You can't. You take one piece, it goes into another piece. You can't take the same piece and try to match it together like some fucking heathen.
So if it's not biologically determined, can you choose to be gay right now?
If can I choose to be gay right now?
Yeah, could you choose to find me sexually arousing right now?
What the fuck?
Yeah, could you do it?
You're asking me.
Yeah, answer the damn question.
Uh, no, dude. I mean, shit.
No, you can't. So if you can't choose your sexuality, what makes you think other people can?
I feel like gays chose
Oh, how do they choose if you can't choose?
because being gay is not being straight. Because it's like, dude, you have to know. Like, come on, dude. Like, if you're a
So you can
guy,
find me sexually arousing right now, right?
dude, if I wanted to, I could. If I
Oh, really? Could
wanted
you
to.
choose? If you wanted to, could you find your mother sexually arousing?
You're insane. What the?
Answer the question.
What? No. What? No. But if I wanted to,
No, you
what was?
can't.
No,
Wait,
no.
if you want to, you can?
If I wanted to, what would stop me? What would
Okay,
stop
wait,
me?
wait, can you choose to want to?
Can I choose to want to? No. You can't
Okay,
choose
so
to
you
want
can't
something.
choose your desires when it relates to sexual attraction. So if you can't choose your desires when it relates to sexual attraction, it seems like someone who's gay can't choose their desires when it relates to sexual attraction.
I just feel like they're bullshitting. Like they're not
Well,
really
I feel
like.
like you're bullshitting. I feel like you actually do have attraction towards your mother. You're just lying.
Are you fucking insane right now?
Oh, you're the one that's making the argument.
No, no, no. Hey, come on, dude. Don't like, we're not even doing
You're
all that
questioning
right
their
now.
sexuality. I'm questioning your sexuality.
I'm telling you straight up, bro. Literally, don't fucking do this to me. You cannot fucking be born gay. Period. I don't have nothing
Well,
else to say.
okay.
Period.
Well, apparently you can be born having sexual attraction towards your mother.
No, you can't. Like that's impossible. Fuck, dude. You're
Well, no, I just
that's
don't. I
back to
don't
the
believe your
puzzle
claims
piece.
about your
Back to the
sexuality, as you don't
puzzle
believe the
piece, dude.
claims about sexuality when it relates to gay people.
Dude, back to the puzzle piece. What? Look at it like a fucking puzzle. That's basically what it is. This piece goes in this piece, not matching together like a heathen. Period.
I
There's
don't
not
know.
necessarily.
It goes through the anus.
If you don't, dude, you shit out of your anus. I have nothing else to say to you.
And you
That's
piss out of your penis.
dude, and that's meant to go inside the fucking vagina. Like, why are you trying to justify a penis going into another male's anus? That is literally weird. That's weird.
What's wrong?
Like, that shit sounds painful as hell. First, number
Apparently, it's
one.
not. Apparently, it's pleasurable.
Apparently, my ass. That's why I think they're all bullshitting. They're not really
They're
gay,
clearly
dude.
not. You know, there's something called the
Nah.
prostate, which produces sexual pleasure when stimulated.
Yes, yes, yes. All men have it, but then again, I feel like all gay people really aren't gay. They're really bisexual because there's no way you can't. There's no
Well,
way
they don't
you're
find
just
women attractive. How come? How come they can't
fuck out
find
of here.
women
You do
attractive?
find women attractive. I don't care about it. There's no
No, they
way that
don't.
you're. Nah, come on, dude. That's a load of crap.
What? That is not
That's
a
a
load of
load of
crap. They just
crap.
don't.
That's a load of crap, dude. One, you can't justify the fact that you're going against the grain, like the other 8 guys said. You're going against the grain, dude. Period. And everyone in the chat who gets mad, eat it.
If I find a woman who is considerably unattractive to most people in society, right, attractive, does that mean it's wrong because I'm quote unquote going against the grain?
Wait, say that again.
If I find a woman who is like considerably unattractive by other people in society, right, attractive, right, am I doing something wrong because I'm going against the quote unquote grain?
If you find her attractive,
Yep.
uh, and the rest of the world doesn't,
Yep.
no,
Oh,
you're
so I'm not
not
doing
doing
something
anything
immoral, even though
wrong.
I'm going against the grain and no one else finds them attractive.
Nah, no, 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 no. You can't do that, bro. Like you like to pull these little, like these metaphors that make no freaking sense.
Tell me
Literally,
what didn't make sense.
the fact that you're like, we're talking about it like a group, right? You're bringing it down to one person and like individual. You can't like do that, dude. You can't do that
Why?
because it's not relatable to the topic
No,
whatsoever.
tell me what's not the relevant distinction between the two. That means that I cannot compare. Because like it being an individual doesn't mean anything.
Well, that's definitely what it means, dude. You can't say, "Oh, well,
Okay, two
if
individuals engaging in gay intercourse, is it wrong?
you said it isn't wrong."
No, two individuals engaging in gay intercourse, is it wrong?
That is very much so wrong.
But we're talking on an individual level. I thought we were just making claims about people overall.
There's a
So you
group
see
of
how
people. No,
you
no, no,
take the claims
dude, you
about people
can't.
overall?
No, because
Hold
there's
up,
a
you
lot
see
of
how
people
you
who
take
do
the
that.
claims about people from overall and then you apply it to individual circumstances.
There's a lot of people who do that, though. You,
Do
bro,
what?
you were talking who have gay sex, fool. You were talking about freaking. What'd you freaking say? You was like, you said some BS. What'd you say? Oh, if one girl is unattractive to the rest of the world, and you like, fuck, like that's not
Yeah, because
like
you said it was
realistic.
wrong to find men attractive because it's quote unquote going against the grain. Okay? So I gave you a scenario where you're attracted to someone who's not considerably attractive to the rest of society, yet
Dude,
it's
you
not
can be
considered wrong even though
attractive.
you're quote unquote going against the grain.
You can be attractive. You can be attractive to somebody, dude. That doesn't mean you have to act on it. No shit. I'm attracted to nicotine. Do I gotta freaking smoke? No shit, I
I
don't.
don't think
It's
you're sexually attracted to nicotine, right?
well,
But
guess all right. Well,
one
guess
thing
what,
I'm
dude?
saying, I agree. I don't think that just because you're
Fuck out of
sexually
here,
attracted
dude.
to something means that you have to act on it. But I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with someone acting upon the fact that they have an attraction towards another male that is an adult, right? And that is consenting. Caitlin, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so
Dude,
much.
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's
Why?
wrong because you you and this why shit, dude. I'll tell you why.
He
You want
asked
to know
me
why?
for justifications for the things that you
No,
say.
yeah. Well,
Oh my
okay.
God, what a terrible thing.
No, hey. Well, shit. You want to know why? You want to know the real why? All right, I'll tell you why. Shit. I'll tell you why. and everyone's been waiting on this answer. I'm not gonna troll. The real reason why it's wrong, dude, is I can't say fucking life because it means nothing. But I have to leave, just lean towards. It's just not like, dude, you like. It's not. I don't want to say normal, but then again, it's just not. No, that's you can't do that. It's like no, like no means no. You can't do this. You can do this, and when you do that, it's like, oh shit, you're fucking up.
No, you're
It's
just
like
saying it's bad. You're just saying I don't like
it's a
it.
bad
Well,
thing,
why
bro.
don't you like it?
It's a bad thing, dude. It's a
Is
bad
there
thing.
something wrong about two lesbians engaging in intercourse?
No, first off, you can't engage in
No?
intercourse with the wait. You can, females can engage in intercourse, okay? Naturally, period. All
Wait,
right.
yes, they can.
A vagina cannot go inside of a vagina.
That's
No.
not the only context of intercourse.
Okay, so talk to
Can
me.
you describe to me what you think intercourse is?
Intercourse means something going into something sexually. Period.
Something going into something. Can someone put a finger in someone else?
Okay, fair enough. But then again, all right, well, shit. All right, well, hey, screw you, guy. Hey, no, but freaking, well, I guess females can freaking, but hey, it's still wrong. That doesn't take, like,
Why is
doesn't
it
take
why
away
is it
the
wrong?
because you're not supposed to do that, dude. Your
Why are you
vagina's
not
meant
supposed to
for
do that? What's wrong
your
about it?
vagina's meant for a penis, and a penis meant for a vagina. I don't
Wait,
care what
wait,
anyone says,
wait,
dude.
wait. Within the context of a straight relationship, is it okay to finger your partner?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So why is it wrong when a lesbian does it?
because she's not doing it to a man. The fuck?
Wait, so why particularly does it have to be wait to a man? You mean to the man to the
Her
woman?
part, yeah. Like
Yeah.
opposite sex, whatever. Because it's not the opposite sex. That's why it's wrong. The reason why it's wrong is not. It's because it's not the opposite sex. You can't justify the fact, and the reason why you blame society on why it's like this, and why gay people are frowned upon. I totally disagree with that 100% to a certain degree because society does push it in a negative light. But then again, dude, I guarantee you, people who are quote unquote gay and lesbian, whatever, they're not. They can't be proud of it. They're not proud of it. They're not proud. They're not proud to say I'm the and you can't blame
Do
society.
you like know gay people?
Bro, you
Like
cannot blame society
wait.
for them not
Do
being
you
proud,
know
bro.
gay people? Like
No
what are you
shit. I
talking
work with
about?
I
There are
work with a
so
gay
many
guy.
people who are gay and proud.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Hey, let's okay. So many people say talk about the probability. What's the probability of people that's gay and proud? Then that's gay and not proud. Since you want to talk about the
It's
three
it's gonna
people
be
that are
it's
gay
gonna
and
be
proud,
pretty similar to that
it's
of
not going
people
to
who
be
are
similar.
straight.
It's not going to be similar. What are you talking
Yeah, it
about? You don't
absolutely
say.
is.
No, it's not. And now you're searching shit up on your phone to try to justify what you're saying. It's not.
I
The
have nothing in my
probability.
hands.
Yeah, well, guess what? You have a black screen, so therefore you're probably going to look down on your computer. At the end of the day,
No,
you
my
can't justify.
computer, I can literally show you my computer. All I have open is my thing recording the
At the
live.
end of the day, bro, you can't justify the fact. You can't, bro. You're trying to normalize some shit that's never meant to be
I
normalized.
can't justify it. Like
No, you
can you give
cannot.
me a reason why it's wrong? Like, you've literally just said
I
I
gave you the
don't
puzzle
like
piece.
it.
I gave you the puzzle piece to freaking life, dude. Your penis belongs inside of a vagina. Look at the puzzle. It
Why?
fits because it fits. The shoe
It also
fits.
fits in the anus.
Put your right foot. Put
It
your
also
left.
fits in another man's
Dude,
mouth.
get that. Dude, stop. Come on, like
It does, dude. It does. Gay people
forcefully,
can tell you.
If you have to
What do you
force
mean
it, if you
forcefully?
have to force it or hide it, it's
Consentfully it
wrong.
does.
If you have
Consentfully it
to,
does.
okay, yeah, okay, okay, they can give consent.
Wait, and
But
by
who
the way, there are some people where they have such big members where it does not fit, and even when they engage in straight intercourse. Okay?
Dude,
You think I'm trolling? I'm dead serious, dude. There are some people that exist out there that are just fucking straight packing, bro. Like straight packing, dude.
Parker, you're gay, dude.
I am literally straight, dude.
Dude, well, look, hey, look, let me tell you something about straight. Straight belongs. Straight is the way to go. All right. I'll tell you that
No,
right
dude.
now.
No,
Yeah,
I just happen to be straight. This is the attraction that I happen to have. Okay? If
Dude.
people happen to have other attractions, that's how it's supposed to be for them.
Okay, so
Because
how
what's
about
supposed to
dude,
be means though their biology determines, and their biology determined them to be gay.
biology, my ass, dude? Where's the
What do you mean
freaking
biology,
science
my
on
ass? We can literally
biology, my
we
ass?
can see people who are gay, their brains, and how they respond to seeing particular stimuli. We can see gay men when they see men who are in arousing clothing. We see that they have some sort of attraction response within their brain. The part of the brain which indicates attraction goes off. When there's a straight man, it happens when there's women. When a gay man, it doesn't happen when there's women. And when a straight man, it doesn't happen when there's men. You want to know something crazy though? People who are homophobic, who are men, are actually more likely to be gay.
People who are homophobic that are men are more likely
Yeah,
to be
yeah, yeah. If
gay.
you're homophobic, you're more likely to be gay.
Well, that contradicts what you said because freaking I was born straight. So even if I am homophobic, motherfucker, I can't freaking be gay because
Well, I'm
I
just I'm
yeah.
just saying, right?
No,
And
no,
they
no,
hide it. They
no,
hide it,
no,
right?
no, no.
And there's a
You
lot of
just
internalized
contradicted the hell out of
homophobia.
yourself, dude. And see, so how, dude? Like, don't like no. You can't freaking. You can't call somebody else out on like them contradicting. Then you do the same goddamn shit. You just
How
said
did I
that.
contradict myself?
You literally said earlier on this live, "Hey, people don't get to choose whenever they're born on what
I never
what they
said that
like."
you choose. I'm just saying that you are more likely to be gay given the fact that you are homophobic.
Dude, okay, so let me ask you a question. Can you be born homophobic?
No, it's taught.
Absolutely not. So if I'm already born and I choose to be homophobic, I can't be gay because I was born with a straight or gay. So it contradicts
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
saying you can be gay. I mean, I never made that
You
claim,
said I'm more
right?
likely to be gay.
Dude, yeah, someone who is homophobic is more likely to be gay.
And
I
that
was just making
contradicts
that
what you.
statement,
No,
dude.
you
That
can't
doesn't
just make
contradict
that. No,
anything.
it
It's
contradicts
literally,
exactly
I'm
what you
just
said.
making a claim of
No.
probability. I'm saying that this is more likely to be the case. I'm not saying someone can choose to be gay. I'm not making that claim. It is not the case that someone can choose.
Dude,
You
now you're
can't
trying
choose
to
whether or
cut
not
me
you're gay. You can't
down,
choose
dude.
whether or not you're straight. It is the case that you are that way.
Okay, so if that's at birth, correct?
Well,
Right?
I mean, the conditions for you to be straight and the conditions for you to be gay exist at birth, right? But you have to reach that stage of development. The same way the conditions for me to be rational exist at birth, right? But I have to develop to be rational.
Okay, so what you just said, that claim of if you're what do you shit, what'd you even say, dude? Oh, you was like if you're freaking homophobic, you're more likely to be gay.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. I need you to accept the fact that that was straight bullshit
I
out of
can
your
send you a
ass.
source on that. Would you like to see
Send
it?
the source, dude. Send the
I
source, please,
absolutely
dude.
will. I will follow you right now and I will send that to you.
I don't believe anything you say right now. There's no freaking way in hell that that
Well,
shit's a
I can
freaking source.
justify it, dude.
You
That's
can't
actually like
justify
pretty
it with
well
what source?
documented.
Yeah, well, who's the source and how old is the source? How new is it? It's
It's
probably in
relatively new.
2021.
It's very new. It's very
Yeah,
new.
no shit. Guess who wrote it? People like you, people who agree with this crap shit.
No, no,
So
no,
yeah,
no, no,
and
no.
I don't
No,
think you're
dude.
liable. I don't think you're liable. 100%.
You don't think I'm reliable? Is what you
I
think?
don't think you're liable, bro. I don't think your word. I don't think your opinion. I don't think your quote unquote facts are actually facts. You are literally playing the
Then
yes
can you
game.
critique them? Like I go live every single day for 6 hours, right? If they're so if my points here are very easy to critique, why haven't you done it? You have so much content material to go over every single day. There's not a single day in which I do not go live. If it's so easy to critique it, go for it. Shoot your shot, my guy. Go for it. I'd love to see it.
This fucking guy, dude. No, dude, hey, look, like I said, bro, you can't run away from the fact that being gay is wrong. And the reason why, because you're going to hit, why is it wrong? I'll tell you why it's wrong. It's because the puzzle pieces, back to it, your penis belongs inside of a vagina, period. That's all. Hey, dude, you wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even
Ram,
exist.
Ram.
You wouldn't even exist. You wouldn't exist if a penis didn't go into a vagina. Life wouldn't, anything in this
Yeah, I
world would
wouldn't
not,
exist if my dad didn't get divorced. Right? That doesn't mean it was
dude,
wrong for my it would have been
oh
wrong for
my
my dad to
God,
have
now you're
stayed with his
I'm
first wife.
talking about the beginning, you guy. I'm saying anything around you, that freaking headset on your freaking head would not exist if somebody didn't put a dick in a vagina to freaking make it to where that person made the headset to you bought it.
Actually, by the way, that's not true. There's something called IVF, in vitro
God,
fertilization, plus
dude,
there's artificial
oh
insemination.
God, this new shit. Look at now you're hitting me with this new crap, guy. Don't like this new. Oh, this article. This shit's, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
Yes, it is.
So
We
where's the
literally
sources?
use
Where's the
IVF, in
sources?
vitro fertilization, the NCBI.
Tell me someone who has been born and that they said, yeah, I'm. Who's your mom? I don't have
I
a
don't
mom.
have
I
a
have
name,
an
but there are
IVF.
lots of people that are born that way. There are people in the chat.
Oh,
Literally, I'm not joking. There are literally people in the chat that have been born from IVF processes. Okay,
oh
it is
my
that
goodness.
common. Someone just said my sisters.
Okay, well, I don't believe anybody in these comments, dude. So number one,
Me,
I'm
me,
talking
me, me. I was.
cap. Yeah, no shit. They're gonna say that because you are part.